Pisces. Hello, Pisces. How are we all doing? This is a end of May-ish video for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross watchers who'd like to try to get into the head of their Piscean. As always, guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. You will know if I'm talking to you if it's part of your story, Pisces, okay? If it does resonate, drop me a comment down below. I like connecting with you guys. Oh, dirt bike's gonna fire off down here. I love connecting with you guys. It's my favorite part of the gig. If it doesn't, you can always look up your natal chart to find your moon, rising, Venus, all that good stuff. You know the gist by now, people. So, Pisces. I feel like, well, first of all, we're going to do a modified Celtic cross. Amazing reader on here, Moonlight Scorpio. I don't know where she is. She used to use this basic spread. I would like to ideally get out everybody before the end of May for the May-ish energies, but I really feel that whenever you see this is when you're meant to see it. So, but I really need to get back on track with my timing. Things have just been a little extra difficult as of late. But, so we have the modified Celtic cross here. We're not going to go intuitive this month, and we're going to pull oracle cards like we do. So, I feel this energy of finally moving past something, and really trying to create something new for yourself, for the future. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's investing in something new, very new. Oh, and there you are. Knight of Cups. Our energy, water. Oh. In your pre-shuffle, you were getting a lot of earth energy as well. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight. So that could be you becoming more stable, Pisces, in a financial situation, or it could be you really like connecting with an earth sign. Interesting. I think maybe right now money is definitely on your mind, for sure, in one way or another, but don't let it, you know, Four of Pentacles just fell in your present position. This is a card of warning. Okay, what is the future position? Really quick, please, for Pisces. I feel like you're trying to build back up from something that was taken from you, or was, I don't want to say someone screwed you over, Pisces, and it affected you not only emotionally but financially. What's the future? Oh, for Pisces, a future card? Okay, nice. Independence. Financial independence. Alright, best path to follow. But yeah, I think you guys have been taking some solo time for quite a while. But now you're looking towards your future with or without somebody. Either way, I feel like you are more positive than you have been. You're going at things from a more logical standpoint, unlike us water signs typically do. We typically make decisions heart over head, whereas the King of Swords makes decisions more logic over emotion. External environment. This could be also an air sign you're connecting with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water and air seem to go together. External environment is the Wheel of Fortune. But like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, you definitely could be connecting with a earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a soulmate. It could be a member of your soul family. A soulmate to me is many things. A soulmate to me is many, many things. You know, we used to just think of it as our one and only, but I think there's people that are in your soul family that you kind of recognize. You feel like you've always known. Okay. Hopes and fears. Whoops.
I'll throw that away for you.
No. Okay, hopes and fears is the Eight of Cups in reverse, Pisces. And let's get the outcome here. Okay, let's get the outcome. Eight of Cups in reverse, that's interesting. That is you Are you a little quieter, honey? Pisces, okay, interesting. That just flipped over, so. Alright, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck, Pisces. We'll take a look at your spread, and we will get into it. So, Pisces, the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. Something is coming to a close for you.
Oh, I got a Pisces right here.
You have a little native Pisces over here. She's a 3-month-old.
Move away. Move.
Annie, I'm smoking. I'm smoking.
Move. Look. No further than Queen Rose.
Queen Rose, okay.
Wait a minute. I think.
That's Ari, everybody, you know Ari. Bottom of the deck, Pisces, is a World card. This is a sense of completion in your life. This is a sense that something, this card asks you basically to not participate in the very human-like rat race emotions and like on to the next. That if you have completed something successfully, to sit in that for a moment and to recognize that you've completed something and that something is coming to a close, or that you have done something to completion, and not just like glaze over it and go on to the next thing. It also means that a phase is coming to a close in good karmic favor because it's in the upright, so you've fulfilled your karmic obligation. I am smoking. Please, don't. Feel bad right now. So, alright. Pisces.
Charlotte will come out in a minute, guys.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you, honey. Alright, Pisces, just give me 1 second. Let's see. Definitely a lot of solo energy. I feel like you guys don't want to walk back towards a situation that you've left already, or you have only mentally left a situation and you haven't taken the physical action yet to leave it. And you're all over theme, or yeah, basically this is what this position is, all over theme or vibe, I guess you could say, is the Three of Wands. This is you guys looking to your future. This is you guys looking to your future with positivity. It's the Good Fortune card of the tarot. Also, Ari and I say this is a Celebrate Your Weirdness card, because one of the interpretations a lot of readers neglect to mention is that it tells you, Pisces, to be who you are and not act as you think people want you to be. Who gives a fuck what people want you to be? Like, if you can't live your authentic self, But this is also about putting in hard work. They say, waiting for your ships to come in when you see this card. You are firmly looking towards the future. And I want to say to you, specifically, Pisces, that with more positivity than you have in quite some time. In the past, recent or distant, we have the Three of Swords. This is betrayal. This is sorrow. This is, heartbreak, honestly. But through this action, through this piece of information that you've attained, you gain clarity in your situation. You no longer are wishy-washy about where the fuck you stand with whomever this took place with, whether it be a relationship, like a love relationship, or a friend, a family member. You feel, I think, that someone did you dirty, Pisces, and you have to move on from that, and it's taken you quite a while, I feel like, as well. And like what I was getting to before about someone, like, getting this vibe of someone screwing you, like, emotionally, but financially, too, because in the current moment, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is the Miser card. This is someone who's holding on to something too tightly. Look at him. He's, like, got a coin under each foot. He's clutching one. He has one on his hat. So he is become obsessed with money. It makes him rigid, displeasing. But this could also be you holding on to an outcome too tightly, you holding on to a person or a situation too tightly, Pisces, or you just being nervous about your future because you're going forward solo dolo, and financially, yes, yeah, and financially, you could be becoming a little worrisome. So but don't totally. This is a card of warning. It's kind of before the energy actually hits. So it it actually is a card of warning, just telling you not to become rigid and displeasing and obsessive, compulsive, possessive. Sorry. Is the car still unlocked? Okay, Pisces, here we go. Alright, Pisces, so in the present moment we have you guys feeling a little rigid, a little nervous about maybe some financial situations, okay? But it turns. You turn a new leaf, Pisces, okay? In the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is like the quintessential, single, self-reliant, self-promoting, like, you guys are able to, in the near future, take care of yourself all by yourself. Gender does not matter. The Nine of Pentacles also suggests someone that is very generous. It is someone who can pump the brakes because you have worked very hard for what you've attained, Pisces. So if you're feeling in this current moment that you're a little nervous about money because maybe, you know, there was a situation where you've parted ways with someone, remember that in the near future, it's all good. Like, this is a pretty good fucking layout. Your best path to follow is the King of Swords. Your best path to follow... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no shoes, baby. So the best path to follow is the King of Swords. This could be you, you know, connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Pisces, I really feel like this is you taking a page out of the King of Swords book. And not as harshly as the Queen of Swords, just like cutting people off. You are making decisions from a place of logic and reason, from your head space, not your heart space. Us water signs tend to make decisions from our heart space more. But when the King of Swords shows up, especially as your best path to follow, this tells me that you are really looking at your situation from a logical standpoint, and that you are not letting your emotions cloud your judgment. You're not letting your emotions make your decisions for you right now, Pisces, okay? In your external environment is the Wheel of Fortune. This is awesome. Oh, and you have the World on the bottom of the deck. So again, this is another card of reiterating that a phase is coming to a close. Once again, in good karmic favor. Once again, in good karmic favor. And the universe is recognizing that you've put in this hard work, Pisces. The universe is recognizing that you've put in this work, that you will be rewarded karmically for it. Things are going to start rolling in your favor. You could be connecting with any fixed energy here: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. I also feel like they say that Scorpio is the most intuitive of the zodiac, and Pisces is the most psychic of the zodiac. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, this always, for me as a reader, ever since I've started studying tarot, this is about you stepping into some abilities that you may not even know that you have yet. And that being in the position of your environment, this could be someone showing you that you actually are a lot more savvy than you give yourself credit for. You're actually a lot more intuitive than you give yourself credit for. You're actually a lot more psychic than you give yourself credit for. Also, I just want to note really quick, because especially with your hopes and fears here, this also could represent someone either from a distance, like long distance, like calling you, or someone from your past. For me as a reader personally, could be trying to get back into your good graces, Pisces, and you yourself need to ascertain if they're worth your time, okay? And if it's this person that's already done you dirty and made you kind of like restart your life, because that's what it feels like here, is that you are getting another chance. You're really, you know, Always Sunny would say your second act. But your hopes and fears are the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in the upright is walking away from a situation that does not serve you, okay? For me as a reader, the Eight of Cups in reverse is either... It's not walking back to a situation always for me. Some readers will say that. For me, it's more like you have mentally already checked out of a situation, but you have not taken the physical steps to leave the situation. Or you are fretting this leave. You know, you are giving this situation more worry than it really should have. Because it's you walking towards the 9 and 10 of Cups. It's you walking towards your happiness and away from, you know, confusion and stuff like that. The Eight of Cups in reverse could also be you guys second-guessing walking away from a situation and second-guessing leaving a situation, Pisces, okay? In your general outcome, as I said, you know, things are going to turn in your favor. In your general outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So all this hard work that you're putting in right now, you know, all this, you know, maybe like keeping your head down and just working, and saving, you know, trying to do better with saving money and not going out as much, because none of us can go out anyway because of this bullshit. But anyway, this is you getting, the universe kind of handing you a new opportunity in money, in property. You could be moving to a new location. You could be getting a new job. You could be getting a promotion in your job, Pisces. You could be getting a chance to really level up yourself in your career. You could be, you're just, you're starting again. I keep hearing that. You're starting again. You're starting from scratch, but it's a good thing. It's a breath of fresh air for you, Pisces. Because I feel like for a while, you guys have been really having a lot of turmoil, as water signs seem to be having a lot of emotional turmoil over the past, 6 months, 3 years, say. You guys are finally, with clarity and with positivity, looking at your situation and seeing a future for yourself, and seeing a future, whether you're solo or you meet somebody. That's not the part of the equation. You're seeing that you can make it, and you can make it on your own. You can do you all by yourself. Or, when things like this fall into place, love will fall into place as well, Pisces. It's just the way it is, like when you're not paying attention to something, when you're not looking out for something, when you're not, waiting for something, it's going to show up, you know what I mean? So let's pull a couple oracle cards. I haven't decided yet if I want to use the Chakra Wisdom deck or the Wicked deck for you guys. So I love the Chakra Wisdom deck. Oh, change. Change. Might be dealing with a Scorpio, Sag cusper. But this is sudden change in an unbalanced situation. Sudden change in a situation that needs balance, that needs patience, that requires patience from you, that requires, your hard work and your due diligence, I just heard. Let's go with Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, okay. These cards are beautiful. They come with very short little fables that the writer, the creator of the deck, made in like 1987 or 89. And she started hearing after this accident, she was in the hospital, all these different angels telling her stories. And she would write them down. She didn't tell anyone because, so to speak, she didn't want to stay in the hospital longer. 1987, people weren't as open-minded. And she was recognizing that they were coming to her from different voices and different colors. And then she recognized a little while later that they were representing the chakra colors. And, 15 years later, her friend comes to her needing advice, and she pulls out her, balance. Whoa, crap, I hate that. That's why I hate doing it in a car. We were just talking about what just jumped out, balance. Mysticism, bittersweet. Oh, shoot. Wow, we have a lot of throat and brow chakra cards here that just jumped out. Quest, bittersweet, mysticism. But I'm taking only balance because that was the one that fell on the tray. Sorry, I'm a little unorganized today. But this is about you trudging on and going in an intuitive direction that you know is the right direction, but other people may not back you. That's for one person, maybe. Destiny. I love this card. It's so adorable. So, needless to say, long story short, all these cards have a very short fable, and then they have an interpretation with them, Pisces, okay? Balance, I believe that's about an actor. I want to say, okay, acceptance. In my Opal Oracle reading, this was one of the last cards. This is acceptance. Red chakra is your root chakra. Balance, acceptance. This sounds all very much like moving on energy. Like the ability to really, understand that you're going to be all good. And growth, perfect. Fucking perfect. And we have growth here as well. Green color, chakra energy, green heart chakra energy. Oh, and renewal. How beautiful is that? This is y'all right now. You guys are like re-blossoming. You're a perennial, you know, and it's your time to come out again and to shine. So let's see what we have here for you guys. And I opened right up to balance. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Just look at it. So, emaciated periwinkle. I must create before the opportunity disappears. That's that Four of Pentacles energy, Pisces. Don't worry about it. The money will come and it will, it will stay. Your hard work will pay off. So the legend of this is Periwinkle is a small town theater actor with big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling sure that his big break is coming, he alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with this agency, but there are no jobs. He's told he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. The inspiration for this card is running towards something may chase it away. Pisces, us water signs do tend to do that because we just want to love it so much. And that's the human condition. There's a runner, there's a chaser, you know. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires, Pisces. The personal inquiry is, I take me wherever I go. I've said that to somebody before. You can't get away from you, so you have to be happy with yourself. I know it's easier said than done, trust me. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? The key ideas, Pisces, are chasing illusions, health matters, compulsive behavior, Four of Pentacles again, dietary imbalance, being result-oriented, self-neglect, and honoring values. Keywords are assistance, courtesy, and support. I feel like a couple of you have a very sturdy, small support system. That Three of Wands in your overall energy is definitely points to, two people at your back always. That's what the threes represent for me, like, threes and fives. You have two people in your corner that you can count on. So acceptance. Let's see what this acceptance is. I forget about cherry heart. When I accept myself, I will find love. What did I just fucking say, Pisces? Boom! That's what I was saying. When you are not waiting for something and working for something, it falls into place. Okay? Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders a cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice in size to a friend that her life is like the pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is the heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. The inspiration behind this card is a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. That's that World card energy on the bottom of the deck, and in your environment, the Wheel of Fortune, completion. Recognizing it, resonating with it, and sitting with it, Pisces. Okay, the personal inquiry is, am I assessing myself accurately? Are you being too hard on yourself? Are you, am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? I think that is the plight of a lot of Piscean people, and Scorpionic and Cancerians. The key ideas are new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, and selling yourself short. And the keywords are manifesting, knowledge, and luck, Pisces. I love when the oracle cards validate the reading personally to me. Finally, we have growth. Grass. Your message is best expressed when you are uniquely you. There's that Three of Wands again. Be who you are, not who you think people want you to be. The legend. I never get this card. Grass is excited. He is ready to tell his best friend Weed that he is gay. But Weed reacts negatively. Weed would never react negatively. Sorry, had to. But Weed reacts negatively. And this is the first judgmental encounter for Grass. For years, he's turned down for jobs, and even when he applies for an apartment, Grass fights for the right to live where he wants and wins. But soon after he moves into his new apartment, someone breaks in and attacks him. In the hospital, his loved ones gather, sharing stories of who grass was to them. He dies, leaving behind a legacy of love and courage. Aww. The inspiration is, grass says, break away. It may be time for a change of scenery. Ace of Pentacles in your outcome. Visit a foreign country, embark on a new enterprise, or learn a new skill. Most importantly, grow. The personal inquiry, that was the inspiration. The personal inquiry, Pisces, is what have I outgrown? What do I need to walk away from? What do I need to get rid of out of my life? Am I willing to become independent? Key ideas are taking a stand, living your truth, lack of safety, clashing values, teaching by example. And the keywords are warrior, peace, and courage. Pisces, you're moving on from something. It's time to move on. It's been time, it's been time. But now you haven't just accepted it and recognized it now, Pisces. You are excited about it. And that's exciting. So for any Pisces that this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you. I appreciate you all very much. Hi, I'm Nikki. That's my kooky family up there. I love them very much too. My daughter's the little redhead, and my sister's the blonde with the baby, and my brother-in-law and my boyfriend. Anyway, and those of you that have been with me since the very beginning, I appreciate you all very much. Day 1 viewer and day 1 million viewer. I love you all the same. Pisces, go get 'em. Take that air sign intellect and fucking slice through the bullshit and go get what you're after. Okay? It's okay once in a while. I know how hard that sounds. It's okay once in a while to fight for something that you want. Or fight for something you feel you deserve. Pisces, namaste. Thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy.